Nicola, Bart, immigrants wrongfully executed. But their deaths served as a message to others. That ours as a society that murders the innocent. Do you too believe your sacrifice will change the world? Greetings Internet. I am TheAnonMessage. I am here to end that name and its crusade with the release of Operation Reveal, which not only helped lesser-known Anons in YouTube grow and expose those who profit out of the idea, but has finally brought cooperation among Anons in the YouTube arena. Terminating Operation Jihad not only purged away terror from the Anon description, but has encouraged enlightenment among the collective. And Operation X, which was scheduled to release if Trump was to become president, but we later realized that whoever does become our next president will not stop the inevitable from happening. And now, the end. In the description of this video I have linked the Operation Vigilance package. Some will ignore it, others will skim through it, few will read its entirety. But if you wholeheartedly want your operations to be successful under the Anon banner, redirect yourselves to those links. Now, let me tell you a little bit about me, to rid away just a little mystery. I'm just an average guy who works as a cashier and as a stalker at a cheap, dislocated gasoline station in a broken-down neighborhood. I barely make enough to pay the rent for my small apartment, yet I still get by, because I'm not docked by mainstream consumerism. Aside from common needs, all I have that are of prominent value to me is a phone, a desktop computer, a laptop, a tablet, a nice two-piece suit, and a Guy Fawkes mask, and a small journal to keep my life's entries on. I don't wear the best clothes. I don't have video game consoles or a TV set. I don't even own a car. I use public transportation most of the time. What I'm trying to prove is that anyone can be this mysterious messenger. I got in anonymous because of the filth I saw in the decayed urban streets I lived in. Cops were doing their job, but there weren't enough to do the job. Witnessing the Arab Springs 5 years ago on YouTube in the comfort of using the computers of the public library in the neighborhood I lived in, it opened a new chapter in my life. In that library I began reading comics, philosophy, poetry, anything that had words in it. I started to read uncontrollably. Why? Because I didn't know said topic, which led me to become alienated and isolated from society. I never did graduate from high school, but after garnering knowledge independently, my life has gotten better and darker. I was armed to free the people, but sorrowed because there are many like me, and the world just stood by and didn't give a flying care to hear their voices. You needed to have a degree to prove your worth. I am here to tell you today that you don't need one. You don't even need to be an anonymous. All you need to do is stand up and show your passion. Spending my money on things that would benefit society, not me, mind you. I assured myself that the crusade I was about to start was for the benefit of the people. It does not matter what religion you fail in, what color your skin is, what ethnic you are, what your first or last name is, where you were born, or how you look like or sound. As long as you want a better world for others, you have seized a mask. Simply put, the purpose of life is to learn. Through learning we find what we love to do. Hence, everyone is motivated by love, albeit love to kill, love for peace. Expressing ourselves is key into finding who we are, and interacting with others is opening the door from darkness towards the light. I'm old enough to understand how betrayal feels like, old enough to understand ignorance from an aspiring hero. I did what I could to deliver the message. I tried to amend the tragedy many individuals have fallen in, into a victory. Because that's how you become a hero, turning your tragedy into a victory. You don't have to save someone. You have to save yourself first. With this said, depending how you see your surroundings and at history, you might be the next MLK, or the next Hitler. But we must be optimistic. In making my first videos I would get 50 to 500 views. I used YouTube because it was the first online site I visited back in 2008, and the internet as an entity because it connected everyone. Something I never felt when I was in high school, or in grade school. So if you get 10 to 20 views in a video, don't get discouraged. Keep going. Keep fighting. The more you fight, the more people will notice. But you see, I would make my videos dark, yes, but it would have this light in them. I want people to be positive in life, but I also want them to see the ugliness too. Don't walk the sidewalk expecting rainbows to pop from the cracks. See it for what it is. Broken. But the fact is, I don't care how many views a video gets. As long as it is seen by one person, I will still deliver the message, but not under the TheAnonMessage name. The TheAnonMessage name is a now tainted name of drama and betrayal. In the description of this video we have placed a link to our new channel, which its name will only exist in YouTube. Our focus is to help and cooperate with the Anons here in the YouTube arena. The Anons in Twitter, such as Anon2Earth, AnonDiscordian, Anonicast, Black Plans, and Cryptodemus, to name a few, are tightly knit in cooperating with Anons who are either new or old. This is our mission for YouTube, to not only deliver the message, but to help Anons and common citizens alike here in YouTube and to let their message be heard. Remember, no matter how dark it may seem, or how alone you may feel, you will always find camaraderie within the anonymous collective. I am a common citizen. I never forgive. I never forget. Expect the message, not the messenger.